With these slippery conditions and the cold weather, you want to make sure that you're prepared when you're driving because you never know what could happen or even if your car could break down during the winter months. Our Brandon Roth is live this morning at AAA in East Syracuse taking a look at items that you really want to make sure you have inside your car. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Lisa. Well, you were just talking about last night, a number of accidents because of these icy roads. Actually, we have with us Todd Ingram, the operations manager here at AAA. And Todd, you can attest to it was a busy night for your crews.
Oh, it was definitely a busy night. We have seen a dramatic increase in our call volume as of late.
And you also, not just with the ice, but we had that Arctic cold, and you had a lot of dead batteries.
Yes, we did over 1,900 calls last week, and about 870 of them were battery-related calls.
Right, so it's a pretty good chance between Arctic cold and ice that you could go off the road. So if that happens, let's take a look. You have laid out some things that people want to make sure that they have in their kit.
Right. Some good things to have in your kit, triangles that you can set out so other vehicles will be able to see you as they're approaching. It's a good idea to have your ice scraper.
Yeah, these are replace the old flares.
Yep, that's a replacement for the old flares.
And, you know, we were talking about, too, you may end up out in your dress shoes and you end up going, and it's a good idea to have those in your trunk.
Yes, it's a good idea to have an extra pair of warm footwear, some gloves, an additional hat. You want to make sure you're going to be warm if you do happen to go off the road.
You know, and it's amazing to me. When I was a kid, you'll have these, but a lot of people don't carry jumper cables.
That's right. It's one of the things that people forget to put in their trunk.
Right. Well, if you grew up with the crappy cars I had, you needed these because the batteries always went out on them. But, well, that's really, you know, we talk about it, and it's a cliche. Everyone says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, but it's really true.
Yes, it's definitely true. But you also need to remember it's not just being prepared for something that could happen. It's preparing ahead of time. You want to make sure you're prepared. You want to make sure you plan extra time, clean off your vehicle, really adjust for the road conditions, adjust your, following distance and your speed.
So you mean scraping a little hole this big?
No, we try to
and looking through the windshield is not.
No, we try to stay away from the porthole view. So
right.
It's a good idea to clean off your windshield. Make sure the top of your vehicle is cleaned off as well, so you don't, shoot snow back at the people behind you.
Right, and in all seriousness, it really is important because as we can see, it doesn't take much, and as you know from your job, to go off the road here.
No, it definitely does not take much.
All right, so there you go. Some good tips. Todd Ingram, AAA here this morning, helping you be prepared for when you head out into this winter weather. We're live this morning with AAA in East Syracuse. Brandon Roth for Today in Central New York.